When last our heroes met, we they stormed the house of Mutt. Once thinking he was on a suicide mission, Cormac bravely fought through dogs, zombie lieutenants, and found himself cornered with his life on the line when just then his friends burst in. Together, they subdued the rest of the zombies and made their way through the mansion's tower. Inexplicable tower, that is. They found themselves in a corridor with a hole opening up and someone attempting to drop a Molotov cocktail on them. But quick reflexes by Cormac stopped the Molotov cocktail, and now they stand in a room with some smoke seeming to seep from the door in front of them. And that brings us to today's Call of Cthulhu.
Excellent catch. Yes. Okay, smoke coming out of this door?
Yes, Ben is muted if he doesn't know it.
Oh, okay. Mavis says she'll be here in like 5 minutes.
Cool, no problem.
Ben forgot he was muted.
Yep,
Alrighty, how you guys doing?
we're
Good.
doing good. We're doing good.
Both of my children are still awake, so we'll see how
That's
this
alright.
goes.
Shoot, I forgot what the thing for repeat is.
If I wrote it down for this robot. Oh, I did for the other one.
Man, is Cormac really mad that we came to help?
He doesn't look happy, that's what I'll tell you.
But is he like actually not happy, or is he like maybe a little heartwarmed?
Probably like actually not happy. Come to think of it, yeah.
So as smoke starts to pour into the room, Jonathan says, Cormac, you don't seem too happy to see us. I thought you would have liked not having your throat ripped out by one of those school things.
Can we
You know
focus, dear? There's smoke pouring in.
Yes, you're right, Miss Miss McGee. Mrs. McGee, but it seems that we're locked in this room. Does anyone check? Is that door hot?
I kick open the door.
Great. I would like to crouch.
Okay, so Cormac, you kick open the door, and then from the smoke,
Nice. You failed all of those.
no,
Oh, that's the first
because yeah, unfortunately for you, they actually had pluses on that.
Because
And-
we can't see them.
one. Is there any dodging?
No, you guys probably would have been able to duck for cover.
I did 100%
Dorothy was already
crouch.
ducking for cover. Yes, Dorothy was ducking for cover. Cormac, you kicked open the door. I will let you see if you can duck for cover. That would mean that you are losing this turn to attack, of course.
Okay. What would that reduce the damages to, theoretically?
Just go ahead and roll for cover and you'll see.
Fuck, you rolled 2 6s for damage, dude.
So, dodge?
Yeah, you can use dodge or dex. I don't care.
Well,
Because you can't actually dodge bullets, so you're using your dex to see
Or
if you can
can
find
you?
cover. Okay, well, apparently you can. You're feeling pretty good about yourself that you just dodged that shot that came out. Dorothy and Cormac, I need both to give me spot hiddens at +2.
Woo!
okay.
Oop, wrong one.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. All right, so both of you are
My
pretty proud of yourselves.
Third one would have been a 7, so.
I'm glad I gave you a advantage, or else you almost would have fumbled that spot hidden. Both of you guys are pretty proud of yourselves for having dodged these shots. And then you look up in horror as you realize you weren't the targets. Right into his chest, you hear a huge thunk as dead center in his chest, you see a beanbag hit Jonathan Price and knock all of the wind out of him, and he falls to the ground unconscious.
Jonathan! I attempt to administer first aid. Is he dead?
Go ahead.
Is he okay?
Go ahead with your first aid.
Do I see the shooter? Because Cormac is absolutely going to beat the fuck out of him.
All right. You see that Jonathan is alive, but he's unconscious, and it looks like he's going to be unconscious for... Okay, he's going to be unconscious for the rest of the day.
For 1d6 hours. I'm just kidding. Okay, but is he okay, though? He's just, like...
He is okay. You see that he has some bruised ribs. You also he has some bruised ribs. You don't believe that they seem to be broken. Obviously, you'll want Mary to look at them to be sure, but you think he should survive this. But you're going to have to figure out a way to carry him, because it looks like Mavis also got hit in the stomach. She falls down onto her butt. She's a little loopy, but it looks like she'll probably be fine. She's just going to need a little bit of chance to catch her breath.
I'm sorry, I'm just loving the meta here. Okay, well...
No, you know, the hilarious part is, I knew that you guys were just going to kick the door down. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. I got 2 beanbags loaded.
I love that I 100% was actually just dropping because smoke is pouring into this room, and I was like, oh, I should be close to the ground. You're like, shoot the bullets!
Yeah.
Love it.
So is it a trap, or is there somebody there with a gun?
All right, Cormac, you got an extreme on your spot hidden, right?
I did as well.
Okay. You don't see much, but you see the flash, but you are almost certain you saw the flash of 2 muzzles from the center of a room. As you turn back away from Jonathan and Mavis, you hear somebody say, "Those were beanbags. That's what we call a warning shot around this part of town. Ain't gonna be another one. Put your hands up real slow and drop your weapons."
I mean, I feel like I'm kind of trying to, like, pull Mavis and Jonathan back to the back of the room, like, to protect them, I guess.
Oh, are you? Okay.
I mean, that's what she would try to do.
All right, yeah. That's a good idea. There's a shot that goes off exactly right next to you. Right between you and Mavis before you can bend over to get her.
I mean, I feel like she'd be like, ah!
Whoa. We never said that you could grab your friends.
Well, I'm not leaving them!
Then I suppose that you'd rather leave the planet, huh? Hands up. And go ahead and put in your dexes for initiative.
Alrighty. Of course.
Is it the first show you can watch with him, hon?
Well, this is gonna go terribly.
What makes you say that?
We've already been beat up, and we've got two guys with shotguns in close range who get to go first.
Yeah, I mean, it's not great.
Well, I go down in one shot, so as long as I stay lucky, fine.
I mean, I go down in one shot all the time.
Oh wait, I thought she didn't administer any first aid to you?
No, I'm 7 out of 14 HP.
Which I can administer to him too, if you'll let me. I don't
go
believe.
Go ahead and ask the shooters. Go ahead and ask the shooters if they're cool.
I'm pretty sure that he never gave me the chance to, or she would have.
Probably not.
Or I did and it wasn't effective, or I can't recall.
Also, I wasn't expecting Mooks, because the other two that were supposed to be here with him were dead. I didn't know there was more.
Well, you still have a chance to talk to them.
Look, it's
I mean, that's not what cops say. If it were the cops, he would follow their orders. Since they're not cops, hell no.
Mr. Cormac, look at you. Mr. Cormac.
Okay, so
we're
I'm going
in
to give you
combat
guys...
time, though.
Alright, time out. I'm going to give you guys the approximately 12 seconds to say whatever you have to say to see if you can fix the situation.
Well, Cormac seriously goes on that line of thought where he's like, that's not what cops say.
Oh, yeah, good idea. You're right. We're not cops. Pretty astute of you. I thought you were supposed to be the dumb one.
That's enough. This is... Look, they've got us over a barrel. It's pretty apparent to me and to you. For now, I think we should live. I will put my money where my mouth is and take my pistol out and set it down. I'm used to that shit anyways.
Oh, there we go. Smart. Shoot, hold on. The guy comes in. You can see now that he's wearing a gas mask. He kicks your gun to the back of a room, and he levels the shotgun right at your chest. He seems to be also standing on Mavis's hand.
I stare back defiantly.
Well, what type of look is that? You know, I thought you reminded me of my grandma from far away, but my grandma only looked at me like that when I put my hands in the cookie jar. Hands up.
I'll put my hands out. I don't care. She's not scared of him.
You too, Fairface.
Alright, so Cormac very reluctantly tosses his 45 out of his jacket. Where's Mutt?
Mutt? That guy's all the way up on the top of the tower. You know, expecting some big, bad, super down showdown. We were supposed to go and see if we could thin your numbers and then just make it you and him one-on-one.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. But, well, you know the guy. He don't exactly want a fair fight. So, you gonna go up there one-on-one?
Mr. Cormac, you know that man will murder you.
Mrs. Grandma, you know I'm standing here with a shotgun pointed right at your sister's head.
And you know that if you pull that trigger, her death is on your soul, not mine.
Oh, wait. My soul? Hey, yo, Chris, you hear this? She said if I pull the trigger, this bitch's soul is on my soul. Or some shit. What? You hear that? Honey child, you looking for guilt in a place where people don't feel no such thing. Only thing I know is keeping my pockets full of money and keeping my dick full of wet bitches.
And does that make you happy?
So how much she paying you boys? I'll speak your language.
50 bucks.
Only 50. That cheap bastard.
That's ridiculous. Why, I got 220 just the other day helping Mr. Cormac.
Cheap mother. Well, you know, the guy said he was on the run that you already took all his business from, and that was about all he had.
Oh, so he's weak and a cheapskate.
For a reason. And it sounds like you willingly signed up to work for the wrong man, doesn't it?
I guess the old answer is, if he went and paid us each $50 each to do this job, with a possible bonus of another 50 if we bring you up there, that's $200 between the two of us. You're telling me you can beat that?
Of course I can beat that. It's just the two of yous.
Mavis, right now there is a man with a shotgun standing on your arm. You were hit in the stomach with a beanbag. You are just now coming to. You have suffered no HP loss.
But still, how rude.
This is the guy who shot you with a beanbag, by the way.
How dare he?
I mean, he totally leveled a gun in my face, too, and I'm just like, okay, so...
Yeah, it's me and my brother Chris.
Oh,
What
your
do you got
brothers! That's wonderful! It's so good to see when a family stays together.
Yo, you serious, lady? You must have seen some shit. You ain't all there, are ya?
What do you mean by that?
Well, neither are we. So listen. If it's just the two of yous, how about I raise your reward a little bit and we just go upstairs and kick Mutt's ass instead?
Oh, don't forget the cookies, dear.
Yo, bro, did you say something about cookies?
Of course, darling. I always keep some on me.
Bro, you gotta bring the cookies, man. Take the cookies.
Well,
Would you shut the hell up? We're trying to go.
I pull a cookie out of my purse. 100%.
Alright. Roll. You know what? Actually, we're gonna go ahead and do this right now. I can't believe I haven't done this before. Roll me, what is it? Is it 3d6 or 4d6? What did we...
For what?
Just when we were rolling stats, was it 4d6 or 3d6? I don't remember.
Oh god, I don't know. I mean, for D&D, it's 4d6 and drop the lowest.
Alright, go ahead and roll 4d6 plus 6.
What are we shooting for?
No.
Whoop, that's not right.
That's for F6. I don't know what that is.
Typo. Oh my god, seriously?
Okay.
I just rolled 4 crits, you guys.
That's kind of hilarious. Reroll 1d6. I'll let you reroll.
He's quantifying the cookies.
He's over here with great weapon
Yes,
master.
that's exactly what we were doing. 6, 12. Okay, so that is 6, 12, 16, 17. Alright, you now have a cookie skill. And you can increase your cookies, by the way. So that is now your cookie skill.
My cookie
You can write
skill.
that.
No.
Yeah.
That's not a very good skill.
It's baking. Just write down baking, and you're going to put it onto your miscellaneous skills.
I mean, I have arts and crafts of 60. Cooking is an art.
Alright, roll me arts and crafts, and I will see if I'll just let you use your art and craft skill.
God damn it.
Alright, so
I guess they're all
that
crumbly.
is your... Yeah, so your current cookie skill is 30. That's not that bad.
I will
But they're made with
absolutely work
love.
on it.
By all means, so go ahead and roll cookies.
God damn
I
it.
just wanted to say roll cookies.
I am super thrilled that this is happening.
So you pull out, you pull out a cookie. Unfortunately, you didn't put it into your bag of cookie holding. And this cookie has a little bit of lint on it as you hand it to one of the guys with a gun.
Here you go, dear.
Now he's gonna roll a spot hidden to see if he sees.
Oh my god!
Sees the lint, and he has it to his brother. His brother eats the cookie, and so he fails to appraise the cookie for the actual level it was, and he thinks it's a pretty delicious cookie.
Oh my god!
He's got the munchies. Who can blame him?
I cannot believe I feel like my fate just hinged on a cookie roll.
All right. So what type of? So I can't spend cookies on gas and whores. So how much are you talking about?
Well, listen. I got $250 on me, cash. And I can raise that by telling you I own the pub. Drinks are on me.
Hey, boss, ask him if he's hiring guns.
Well, as
So,
it happens, Mutt just killed one of mine. And that's why I'm here. I'm in the market for, how do you say, an aggressive expansion.
All right, mister. Sounds like a deal. Go ahead and give us that 250, and we just missed you when you snuck past the smoke. Went into the other room to find you, and you guys happened to slip past us. Better yet, kill the bastard. We don't have to explain nothing.
Is there anyone else in the building?
I'm the one guy swallows. He doesn't really know how to say this. I ain't see no other people around. Saw a bunch of weird animals in,
I have a question.
I don't know, weird packages and stuff.
Real
Go ahead.
not to derail you, but what about the other two dudes who came with us?
Yeah. Those guys are okay. Since you actually are down a player, I will allow Cormac to. Okay, so both of them walk in Cormac. We are talking about Diathy walks in, and the poor guy who doesn't actually have a personality.
Connor.
Yeah, poor Connor. All right, so Connor and Diathy walk in. Which one gets to?
Which one's better with the gun?
Dahi, take these two gentlemen and see about getting them some gainful employment. Connor, you
Will
stand
do,
with
sir.
me.
Has Connor ever spoken? You know what? Now he doesn't speak. Connor just nods.
He's the upward nod guy.
Connor just nods, and he says he's ready. Connor nods, and you can see when he's ready.
My man. I just clap him on the shoulder.
Okay, now can I apply first aid to Cormac?
That's up to Cormac.
Mr. Cormac, please let me wrap that up. You're bleeding everywhere.
I'm doing just fine, thank you very much.
He's already trying to get us into an unfair fight. Don't you think every advantage would help? Mavis, tell the man to let me help him.
Aren't I still being pinned?
Nah, he
They have released
left.
you.
You're perfectly fine.
Oh, well, she hastily gets up off the ground and goes to grab him to hold him still.
Oh, you know what's the sad part is?
What?
Connor was so unimpressive that he lost his role to the Two Guns Tommy, which somehow whenever we thought Two Guns Tommy was Little Helper Man. Connor's Little Helper Man.
Oh, maybe they're both little helper people.
Well, we've already had Tommy really say too much stuff like that, so Tommy's officially too little helper, man. Connor's even shorter. Okay,
I think to
so
Mavis, they're all Little Helper Man.
So Mavis, you thought that Tommy was short, and you see Connor, he's even shorter than Tommy was.
Her head tracks from side to side, looking at the average height of the people around her, and then sort of stops over his head and slowly turns down to look at his face, and then she giggles a little.
Mavis, focus.
Oh. What?
Mr.
Oh.
Cormac, please.
Connor gives you a stoic look, and he gives you a hand, stand up.
I grab Cormac's arm and attempt to start bandaging it. Go ahead, stop me.
No,
Connor looks at you, Cormac, and then he also looks at the knocked out Jonathan.
Yeah, no. Alright, Connor, stay with Teach.
He nods bravely, and he grabs Jonathan and he slings him onto his shoulder.
That's a smarter idea, right, Dorothy?
How much do I roll to heal him?
Like how she's not even paying attention.
No, you said something, but right now she's making you not bleed to death.
Alright, so that is a successful first aid roll. I forgot what the number is. That's not on weapon.
Probably something
If you guys...
shitty like a D4, probably.
I think it's
No.
a D4.
It's either a D4 or a D6. Roll me a sleight of hand. With a +1.
Okey-dokey.
I mean,
Not very good at that.
Oh, wow. You don't have any training in that at all. Alright.
Nope.
Doesn't matter. Alright, so that's going to be a D4 then. If you would have passed sleight of hand, I would have let it be a D6. So that's going to be a D4 +1. So you get back 5 hits.
Huh.
Excellent.
And hey, that's probably whatever you would have rolled if you did roll a D6.
Can I do first aid on myself, or is that like at a penalty, or...
Well, the two guys with the gas mask have left, and there's still a lot of gas and smoke in that room. It is not cleared out. I want constitution rolls from everybody who's still in the room. That means that Connor and Jonathan are dismissed from this.
Fuck.
I'm good at con.
Mavis, have all those years of smoking strengthened your lungs?
I don't know. Wait, what am I rolling again?
Con.
Con.
Seems
Open
like
the top.
she would be accustomed to it.
All those years of smoking have helped her. Dorothy? Okay, so Dorothy, you find yourself coughing. For the next 4 minutes, you will be at disadvantage on any kind of roll. So you'll be -1 for any roll.
Wonderful. I still want to apply first aid to myself. Let's get out of this room, though.
Sure. So you guys are going to try to go through the next room through the smoke? Because... Yeah. All right.
Oh, you said disadvantage. Shit. Okay, what's the... Okay. Successfully first aided myself.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d4 for yourself.
+3. I'll take it. Well, let's go. I would.
All right.
Can I pull like a hanky? She would have a hanky, right? Can I pull like a hanky out over my mouth and head in there?
You can. You hear Jonathan mumbling something about, no, it's going to be a wet hanky, or else it will be useless. Under his breath as he's being dragged.
Well, I don't have any water.
Who's dragging him?
Connor.
Connor is.
We had 2 guys with us, and we just lost both of them.
No. Little helper man, no.
No, dear, I think he's the tiny helper man.
Oh.
All right. So you guys are going into the next room with the smoke?
I mean, we can't stay here.
Shoot, stupid. I really wasn't trying to bring any attention to this guy.
The guy that's been
can't
sitting
see
here
shit.
since the beginning.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, that guy?
I noticed him immediately, but Dorothy does not know of him.
Kind of just assumed that was there, but we weren't there yet.
No, I mean, he's there. Whatever. So now
yeah,
you know
but
he's there.
there's a wall, so we can't see him.
No, you can't. Alright, any rate. So go ahead and bring
Through the
yourself
hallway,
into the
right?
smoke-filled room. Yeah, go ahead and bring yourself into the smoke-filled.
Well, there's fog of war. Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mine shows up as a black box.
Yeah, the fog
Yep.
of war's on.
that's why I was
Yeah,
like, where are we
Look how
going?
much better that is.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's a lot better.
I would be crouching low to the ground because smoke rises.
Yeah. That's not a problem. I forgot that I put on Fog of War so that you didn't know what was in the next room, but I also remember to put the smoke down so that you'd be surprised, and I forgot about the Fog of War.
You were,
Not that you would have been able to see shit
you were
anyway.
really thorough.
You wouldn't even see there was smoke, and you still would have been fucked. Alright. Alright, so you guys are in a room. It's really difficult to see. Your eyes are watering a little bit. What are you guys gonna do about this?
Is it hot?
That's an excellent question. And that's the first thing you were thinking right when you got in here. The fact of the matter is, there is no heat coming from this room.
The smoke isn't right. I want to stay close to the ground and work my way around the perimeter looking for doors and windows to open.
Alright, so all 3 of you give me a spot hidden roll.
Oh,
Dorothy, don't forget you have 1 penalty on.
I can't believe I failed that. Okay.
Did that roll for me? I think it did, right? Oh, I
Yeah, it
failed.
did.
I failed. Dude, did you see those numbers? I have an 80 in spot hidden.
Oh,
no.
good lord.
And
Wow.
9.
5 rolls
That's
above an 80.
impressive.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So, Dorothy, you
Yes.
can't find anything.
Okay.
Cormac, you can't see shit.
Can I push
And
it?
Mavis. Mavis, you are pushing around. You're trying to a D4.
Wait, say what?
Mavis, roll me a D4.
Uh-oh, she's gonna stub her toes.
You bump your head against a generator.
My head?
Yeah. You're trying to reach around, you're trying to spot something as you fumble around. You bump your head, I'm sorry, not your head, you bump your knee into a generator. Take 3 damage.
Fuck.
I mean, of everything she's gone through, it sounds like, is this really what's gonna do it?
Are you gonna complain about the noise? Like, is there an ouch or... Okay, wait, if there's a generator, is it on? Because wouldn't that make noise?
The question, so Mavis, you, luckily, the gods are shining upon you now, found a generator, and you do hear it making noise.
Oh. Alright. What good does it do me?
It does you lots of good. You have a skill to do something with this generator.
You machinery, my dear.
To do what with it, though? Like, turn it
Turn
on
it
for
off?
what purpose? Oh. I don't understand the context of generator, I think.
It's a diesel generator. You can hear it pumping. It is pumping out black diesel smoke.
Ah,
There are several switches on it.
okay. Well then, yeah, she'll feel around for like what it is, because I'm sure she has limited visibility, and then try to turn that sucker up.
Go ahead. Roll operate heavy machinery.
Maybe this is our most useful player. Oh, I take it back. Push it.
Wait, I thought you had operate heavy machinery. Oh
I
no.
have mechanic. Well, I have mech.
Oh, okay. Roll that
Well,
one.
mech repair, yeah.
Yeah, roll that one. I'm sorry.
Nice.
There you go.
Yes.
That's so
Yeah.
good that you actually get rid of two
To what?
Two things.
plumes.
Ooh.
And now it's much closer to a boardroom level of smoke.
So are these just like tables across the middle of the room?
Yeah, they were using those for cover in case you guys tried to shoot back at them.
Alright, well, let's stop wasting time.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's to let you know it's a really good thing that you decided to talk with them because they also would have had cover along with the smoke.
I appreciate that you took into account we're very diplomatic.
I was about to say, did we choose diplomacy?
Can I recover my gun, by the way?
Oh yeah. Good thinking.
Yeah, so Dorothy decided with Jonathan out and you knocked halfway, and both her and Cormac at half health, she put her gun on the ground.
My.
She's not afraid of death.
All right, so you do see a door in front of you. Am I going to be mean today? Hold on.
You know I'm gonna have to make some ridiculous check to get over this table.
Okay, odd number, I'm nice. Even number, I'm mean. Okay, everybody give me climbing checks to get over these tables.
Wow. Alright.
Oh.
You know what? I've been trying to level up my climb. I feel good about this.
Double
Nope. Can I push it?
What is the credit rating underneath climb?
It's alphabetical.
Credit rating, even though you don't necessarily really technically spend money in this game, credit rating comes up in things like if you ever have to like get tickets for a boat or tickets for a play, your credit rating comes into play during those times. Really, it comes into play for anything that falls outside of what your character would regularly be able to afford. It may come up. I'll probably try to use it here and there. I don't consider it the most fun of stats, but considering that you guys are doing things that will increase your credit rating, we'll probably see it come into play a little bit more. All right. So, since you guys all failed your climbs, roll me luck.
God damn it, dude.
God damn it.
Okay, yeah, you each all take 1 damage, but you do get to the other side of the table.
Oops.
How tall is this tower?
You know that this tower is 4 floors.
That's lovely. We're on the ground floor.
You are on the ground floor.
Wonderful.
Matter of fact, shoot. Well, you said ground floor before I messed it up.
I mean, at least it's not, at least we're not in a Tomb of Annihilation, or Sunless Citadel, or whatever the hell it is.
Tomb of Annihilation, Sunless Citadel is considerably more survivable than Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Anyway, there you see ground floor.
Lovely.
All right. So you guys find yourself in this room.
I inspect
Did
the
we
door.
see a door? Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead and inspect the door. You can roll me a spot hidden for that.
Oof.
This door comes from 1860. It is French. No, sorry, it's not French. You can see that this comes from European oaks. It looks as if it was made from one particular tree. It has a lacquer finish. It also has a watermark or a mark from the person who created it, the initials LMS. You see that it's never been split. It has a beautiful, gorgeous gold knocker on it, and um, the year, as you noted, 1860. So it seems you were correct in your assessment of this door. However, apart from realizing this is a beautiful door, there is nothing else noteworthy about it.
Did you say a gold knocker?
Um, on further inspection, you realize this is only gold plating over top of brass. Not tacky, but not completely to the Ritz.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
What do you think, Mr. Cormac? Should we knock?
I think I'm gonna try to open the door.
I step back.
So, Cormac, you open the door. You see a table in the center of a room with a inkwell, a feather pen, and a huge stack of parchment paper. Actually, I take that back. Not parchment paper, sticky notes. No, there's no such thing as sticky notes yet, but that's what these are. So basically, they're pieces of paper that you can use to stick against the wall. So there's several pieces of parchment paper, a thing of glue to be able to stick something against the wall, an inkwell, and a feather pen.
Well, he always was a pretentious son of a bitch.
I won't poke my head around the corner so I can see what's going on. No one's firing, so.
Yeah, you see the same thing that Cormac saw, except you see an oak table.
From 1860 with the initials LMS?
Yes, also for 1860 with the initials LMS. You realize that this is, in fact, the LMS collection. You see that, actually, no, unfortunately, this is not from 1860. You can see that it's from earlier in the 1800s. This is an original inkwell, like the type that would have been used in schools during the times when they were burning witches. You can see that this is a long, black, exquisite raven quill pen. You can see that the ink itself looks to be high quality ink. The parchment paper is even of the same quality as that was used to make wanted posters back in Western times. Apart from that, the glue itself seems pretty nice. Mavis, you notice that this is non-toxic, non-binding glue. This is only for short-term things like posters going on walls. It's useful because it's easy to clean up afterwards or to take the posters down to keep a wall nice and pristine, but still be able to put up an advertisement that's going to catch the attention of people.
What's on the papers?
The papers are blank.
This feels suspicious to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's also a secure iron door opposite of the table.
Oh, I'm conflicted because mysterious, beautiful papers or locked door. Probably locked door. What are y'all doing?
Is that the only other door I see?
Yes.
Well, shoot, we got one direction.
Mavis would be following
Actually,
the wall.
no, I want to say that it's not the only other door you see, but you see that the other door seems to be boarded up.
I mean, the boards have to be easier than the iron door.
All right. Do you guys have any tools to get rid of these boards?
I mean, I got a sword. Not ideal.
So, oh, but Mr. Cormac, we can use leverage. I look around for a long or stick-like implement. I'll use the table legs if I have to.
Unfortunately, that's the only thing you do see over table legs in the previous.
Is it boarded on this side or the other side?
The side you're on.
Alright.
Wait, it's boarded on our side, so they're trying to keep something from getting into this room?
It would seem that they are trying to get something from getting into this.
What do we know about this door, besides it being metal?
Go ahead and give it a look over. Roll doors.
Pretty sure that's not a skill. I have, lock picking, no, I have locksmith, I have spot hidden, I have...
Yeah, actually go ahead and roll locksmith for me.
Am I still at a disadvantage? Has it been more than 4 minutes yet?
It has not been more than 4 minutes. You are still at disadvantage.
I still kick butt.
Even with that fantastic number, by the way, you were able to tell that this does not have a locking mechanism of which you are used to. You don't see anywhere for you to stick in any of your lockpicks. You don't really see anything that's like, any type of normal gear. In fact, the best thing you could see is just remind you of some of the fantasy novels you used to read about. You think that this door is somewhat mystical.
That's nice. What's the wall around it like?
The wall around is also made of metal. It is braced, and it seems like the metal melts into the stone walls themselves.
Of course it is.
I don't remember if I brought my magic book.
You do see some Latin written on the wall. And unfortunately, I believe this is where we needed Jonathan.
I have really good Latin. I think my Latin's actually higher than his, but I'm still at a disadvantage. I would have failed that anyways.
Yeah. You see some Latin words. The only word you're able to make out right now is heed. Heed.
Okay, can I take the quill, the ink, and the paper and copy down those words?
You absolutely can.
I would like to keep a copy of that so I can study it.
You absolutely can do that. Mavis, you were looking at the tables to see if you could find anything to leverage this plywood.
Could you give me the... Mavis?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you are.
Oh. Now I don't know if there's any of my little tidbits of stuff in there. Who knows?
Oh, I didn't catch anything, no.
No. So, then no. It's been a mystery. Yeah, so she was searching around for the leverage and then also trying to be wary of any hot spots in the wall or the floor in case there's like a real fire somewhere.
Alright, Mavis. By now, the rest of the smoke is cleared, and you realize there are no hot spots. It really was just this generator pumping out all of the smoke. When you look at it, you see what it caused it. It looks like what they've done is purposely take a bunch of oil and lay it on part of the engine so that it would keep on pumping out smoke. You kind of removed a little thing that was dripping oil onto it, and now you know it's not going to be pumping out smoke anymore.
Is it sharp?
Is it sharp?
Yeah.
It's a glass bottle of oil.
Glass bottle. She decides to hang on to it. Does it have a stopper on it?
Sure. Yeah, it has a stopper.
Great. She takes it with
You're able
her.
to fashion a stopper out.
She takes it with her because she wants to use it later to kick
Do you
some
guys
butt.
now have 2 huge explosive forces of fire? Great.
We have the the thing that Cormac
The
caught.
Molotov cocktail.
Yes.
So you guys now have a Molotov cocktail and a vial of oil.
Oh,
Wonderful.
let's blow it up. You still have that bottle thing, right, Mr. Cormac?
Yeah, you know what? This son of a bitch is all the way at the tower, at the very rooftop.
I'm
We
going to
just
go take
light
some
this place
cover.
on fire.
I'm gonna go take some cover. Do I need to climb to go back over the tables?
Hold on. Everybody give me spot hiddens.
Is the ceiling above me like the next wooden floor, or is it all stone?
No, go ahead and look up. Cormac, you look up and your heart sinks a little bit. You see that the asshole has a sprinkler system installed.
Of course he does. God damn it.
I see nothing.
Okay, it's a magical door. So far,
No.
what do we know of the magic these people have cast? We've got Jonathan's knives, which he tunes into. It required a blood sacrifice, and then we've got well, there was Wentin with his blood spears, and then there was Mr. Corbett with his also blood knives. So
Cormac's gonna kick the door.
Alright, Cormac, go ahead and kick the door. You kick the hell out of this door. You feel the whole thing resonate. It, however, does not budge. Dorothy?
am I still bleeding anywhere? I'm at 8 out of 9
Nope.
health.
Yeah, that kick you just heard knocked you back, some senses back into you, and you are now able to try to decipher this Latin again. And since you wrote it down on a piece of paper that's easy to read, you may now do it with a +1.
Awesome. Haha.
Alright. So it says,
Suspense.
He's typing it.
Gain nothing.
It was a waste of our time.
so it says pay heed to this door and gain nothing. You also see at the end, instead of an exclamation point, you see a feather pen symbol.
Okay, well, I've got a feather quill.
So you have a feather quill, you have some papers, and you have some glue.
We need to make a door. I'm going to start putting glue on the paper and shoving it on the wall
Okay.
to draw a door. Because
All right.
why not? Or
Okay.
yeah, let's
You
do
draw
that.
a door on a piece of paper and you stick it on to the door. You hear a hum for a moment, and then you hear the door go, and the piece of paper dissolves into the door.
I do it again, but this time I draw a key and a lock.
This time you draw a key and a lock. You take this exquisite key, this exquisite lock. It's a pretty good job. You've seen a lot of picture books in your time. You stick it onto the door, and you hear a and the paper dissolves into the.
This door.
Mavis wants to bust it in.
Alright, so is Mavis going to try to draw something or write something on a piece?
she's gonna write a profanity and say, "Let me in."
Okay, are you writing a profanity to the door?
Yeah.
God damn it! Yes! As a matter of fact, Mavis, pick a skill and give yourself a check.
Really?
Yes. I thought for sure Cormac was going to write "fuck this door" and stick it on the door, and he was going to be the one to figure it out. But you just did it, so you can pick whatever skill you want and give yourself a check mark on it. By the way, the door opens. You write "fuck this door." You now realize that it's just saying "pay heed" or "pay respect to this door" and gain nothing. As Mavis has just completely disrespected the door, it opens.
I was gonna suggest drawing like a really retarded looking bulldog and then like a sketch of a gun.
I want to take the paper and pens and stuff with me. This feels like... I mean, look, I don't know if it was the door that was magic or if it was the pens and paper or the combination, but, you know, who knows?
Hey, look, it's a lot easier to carry pens and paper than it is a magical metal door.
Yes.
All right, so you guys walk through and you see a set of stairs leading you to the next floor.
Wonderful.
Cool.
So, the stairs... These ones? Or... those ones.
Nope, you're right.
I thought we wanted to go up, not down.
We did. We just came from downstairs up.
So that's coming from down. That's up. That's why those are the right ones.
So we're in a room with 3 doors. 4 doors?
1, 2, 3.
Is this a door?
Yeah, 3 doors.
There?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yep.
4.
Room with 4 doors.
Well, pick a door.
I mean,
One.
Cormac's definitely the kind of guy to just go forward.
Okay then.
So what's the door to the north? I'm assuming it's going to be locked.
The door to the north is locked. It has 2 keys on it. Cormac, give me a spot hidden with advantage.
Okay. 22. Hard. Damn.
Alright, good job. You notice that between the 2 keys, between the 2 doors, there is a vial of acid. It looks like if you fuck up, this vial of acid will, fall and make this lock inoperable.
Nice. Can I grab it? Is it in a bottle?
It looks like it's in a thin glass thing, and if you tried to grab it, there's a great chance you would break it and obviously get acid over yourself.
Interesting.
What do you see?
Well, Cormac's gonna point at it.
Well, I can attempt to pick it, but maybe we should see if we can find the keys first.
Excellent idea. So she starts looking around in crevices.
What's the door made out of?
This door is made out of...
I'm gonna write, "You're a mean door" on a piece of paper and stick it on the door.
The paper sticks quite well. It sits on there. You can smell the sweet scent of a glue as the paper begins to dry and it adheres to the door.
Well, I figured as much. What about the other doors?
The other doors don't seem...
You still there?
Yeah, the other doors are not locked.
Let's open this
Also
one.
know that there's supposed to be dogs somewhere.
Dog?
All right. You open the door and you see several barrels. It smells like meat and corn.
Do I see anything of value, or is there a door in there, or is that it?
There is another door in there, but you also see a little small crowbar around the barrels.
Can I take the crowbar?
Yeah, why not?
Hell yeah. Alright, let's open the other door.
Are you gonna look inside the barrels?
Carefully.
You open one of the barrels. Actually, roll me strength.
Fuck.
She's
Mr.
using a
Cormac!
crowbar.
Mr. Cormac!
Now, why the hell would I want to open this?
What? Look, we're dealing with cultists and undead people and terrifying dogs and you just blew a ton of money getting us through here, so let's at least see if we can find something useful.
I've already had several goddamn things jump out at me. Why the hell would I open a barrel that's in a room that's already real sketchy?
I try and open it again. Try the one next to it.
All right, roll strength again.
Am I still at a disadvantage? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm awful.
No, you're not at a disadvantage anymore. You're at normal now.
You know what? You're pushing our goddamn luck. I'll open it, but I told you so.
All right, Cormac, go ahead and roll strength with a +1. All right, cool. You don't even need it. Cormac, you open it and you see that there is a bunch of kibble, a bunch of dog food in here, with little containers that you could put the dog food into.
I would like to take some dog food with me. I'm going to dump out some of my... Well, no, I'm not going to dump out the cookies, but I am going to get a bunch of dog food.
Well, all means.
Putting it on my sheet.
Cormac, are you taking any dog food?
Well, that's just great.
He's like, God damn
I'm
it,
gonna
now
start
she's going to
scooting the
open
barrel.
everything. Okay, so
Mavis was about to threaten the door again.
All right, stand by. Why does that dog look so bad?
Pretty sure we had this
He's
discussion
knocking
last
in the
time.
spot.
Yeah, fuck that dog. That dog's terrible.
And
no,
he's
it
wearing
looks
a bikini.
fine. It's just not proportioned for a 1x1. It's proportioned for a 1x2. Like squares. Skinny it up.
Not 4x4. I just
No.
want beefy dog though. Damn.
Yeah, but that's
Good.
huge. Fine, that's just a 1 then.
I presume if you're putting them there, it's because we can hear them.
Yes. When the barrels open, you can hear excited yelping.
Oh, well, we should feed them.
What?
Well, you can't leave them hungry.
What if they were in the smoke? What if they're having trouble?
Oh, how about we knock the food over, and we open the door and run away, and then close the other door.
There is another door right here, which you can see from where you are.
I'm gonna knock over one of these barrels of dog food.
All right. Are you guys going to bolt for the opposite?
I mean, I was
Mavis
actually...
would try to find water.
Water?
Yeah, because if they came from that area, they might have been in the smoke too. What's so funny?
Mavis is actually over here genuinely concerned about the health of the dogs.
I mean, I was actually thinking maybe we knock one of these over and go back into the previous room after getting them in here so they can get all fed and
Go
stuff
around.
before we go past them, you know, like... Because
Yeah, that's
the
up to y'all.
problem with opening this door is that we are between them and the food, right? But if we then get back here and let them get to the food, then we can go past them.
Tip over the barrel into the room as the door opens. You know what I mean?
That sounds like a plan.
All right.
Which way does the door open? Inward or outward?
It opens. I think it'll help you guys if it opens inward, right? That's more to your.
If it opens this way, we can open it with the barrel going into there.
That was the idea.
It'll open whichever way you need it to. I'll be kind.
This way.
Alright, so Cormac's gonna shimmy the barrel over to the door, put his hand on the handle, and get ready to tip it through the door.
All right. So, Dorothy and Mavis, both of you guys roll me strength. You'll be opening this door together.
Y'all are boned.
Woo!
All right, Mavis, but you get you feeling really good about this because these are all just good boys that need to be loved, and you think they deserve, you know, a good meal. So you open this door perfectly for Cormac, who is now going to roll his strength. And this is basically just going to decide how far you get it. For normal success, you get it right here. Extreme would be, you know, hard would be right here, and extreme would have been, you know, just to bust the thing so it falls all over the place. So you do get one barrel in. It does open, and the dogs look like they're going to go and converge on it. Mavis, give me a animal handling, if that is a skill. It is not.
No.
Animal handling is a special skill that doesn't exist. Never mind.
There's persuade
Natural
or
world?
No, there's nothing for it right
Psychology.
now. You would have to train for it in between sessions.
Oh, yeah, it is an other skills list.
It's another skill.
Yeah.
Wait, I have 35 in animal handling.
Oh, well, handle them animals.
Holy
Why do
shit.
you have animal handling?
I apparently put something in there. I don't know. Holy shit, look
See,
at that.
that's why Cthulhu is a skill game, because you put skills on your paper and sometimes they come up. Go ahead and roll animal handling. Good lord.
Ooh, baby.
And you got a heart animal handling. Okay. So what do you tell the dog to do?
I'm like, oh, it's okay, puppies. And I kind of pet them and give them food, and I want them to come with me.
and water.
Well, yes, dear, but we don't have any water. We'll have to go find some.
Wow.
Okay. So I will have the dogs listen to you. I will have them sit down. I am not giving you
A pack
an
of dogs.
army of dogs.
Okay.
Cormac's just watching this like, you realize I bashed in like 3 of these bastards' heads downstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna make them
What?
sit and come along, Mr. Cormac. We're going to give them some more food and move on our way.
Okay, the dogs do sit, and they don't seem to growl or anything. They seem to regard you as a boss, but they're not going to bite anybody right now.
Yeah, let's go. She's just like, who's a good puppy? Who's a good boy? Oh, my dog just got excited.
Well, he is a good boy, right?
All right, let's go.
All right, you guys walk through the door. There doesn't seem to be anything to.
Well, Well, those two chuckleheads said it was just them and a bunch of dogs upstairs.
Well, then let's go.
You see that there are 3 tables. It looks like they were set up like the same way the other ones were downstairs, with someone set up for cover. It looks like, oh, you guys find some shotgun rounds.
Are they special ammo? Have a look at them.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a spot hit.
Hard success.
All right. Yeah, these are pretty good rounds. Most of them are normal. You do see there are 3 black rounds. When you look at them, you realize that these rounds seem to be silver tipped. Oh, and with that hard success, you also notice a shotgun.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's mine.
That's nice. I already have a 12 gauge, so I'm gonna load one of these into mine and then toss the other 2 to Mavis.
What's your
Well, there's only one
You're handing me
shotgun.
down?
No, he's loading the
I don't
bullets
deserve
into
that.
his gun, and he's giving Mavis the shotgun.
Yeah.
Mavis, this is a sawed-off shotgun.
Oh.
This is a special type of shotgun. It's nice, but it's really nice from close range. It only has a range of 10 yards, so it's not the longest gun. At 10 yards, it has a damage of 1d6. However, at 5 yards, it has a damage of 4d6.
What's your shotgun skill at?
Shotguns are under rifles.
Yeah, mine's 25. I'm shitty at guns.
Mine
Shotguns
is
start at 30, I
65.
think.
Mm-mm.
On the weapons scale?
They start at 25.
Yeah. I'm looking
Are
here.
you sure? Because
Well,
I had
then-
put it under a special skill as 30 because I found it on the weapons table.
Oh no, that's the skill. I was talking about the range.
Yeah, no, I know. I was asking what everyone's skills were.
It should
Oh yeah, you're
be
right.
30.
It is a starting skill of. I think that's just a minimum starting skill it has. Like anybody could pick up the thing and use it. Yeah,
Mhm.
base chance or starting skill. So that's like not counting whatever your rifle skill is. Your rifle skill is higher than it, then you use that. But if your rifle skill is lower, then you use whatever the base skill is.
Gotcha. So mine would be 30 because I suck at everything.
Mine is 65 because
Yep,
that's
give it to
what
Mavis.
Yeah,
I did.
and
So,
actually,
you said it was a 1d6 up to. You'll have to say those numbers again. Sorry.
yeah,
4d6
and
at 5
actually,
yards.
forget what I said. Because I just realized now that sawed-offs actually just suck. I don't actually see anything good about them at all. Because all shotguns are 4d6. So we'll make this a 10 gauge shotgun, and that will be a 4d6 plus 2 for 10 yards, a 2d6 for 20 yards, and a 2d6 plus 1 for 20 yards, and 1d6 for 50 yards. So I'll you'll see how far you are. Write down the 4d6 for right now, and I'll tell you what we're rolling if that number's different for when you do shoot the thing. All right?
Great. I only got one number, so 46 plus 2 at 10.
Yeah. Because you like your
Alright.
rifle from far away anyway. This is just if some fools gets close enough to you, bam, right in the face.
Yeah.
Alright. Go right or forward?
All right. So you guys find the next room.
Which way?
Right here.
There's a door here, too.
That door says closed for repair.
Okay, sure, we can go forward.
I guess we know which door.
I expected under development or something.
Bridge out.
You know, I don't know.
All right. So you guys walk into a seemingly empty room with a large lever in the middle of the room.
Well, this is suspicious. Very suspicious.
When you walk into the room, you see that this is, just work with me here, solid, not stone, shoot, not glassy, yeah, steel, a solid steel room, solid steel walls with several vents placed about 15 feet high on the ceiling. You also notice you also notice that there are a few drains on the room, and well, that's about it. Some drains and some vents.
Yeah, no, 100% leave the room. I'm remembering a certain basement with gas vents.
So,
You do see that there's a door here, and that glass door, it's a glass door that you can see through to the next room, where you see stairs leading up to the next level.
if it's glass, Cormac's putting his boot through it.
It's a glass door. You put your boot through it. You realize that this glass is, in fact, shatterproof. You do notice a note on the lever, and it says, "Those without faith may not enter."
Faith.
Oh.
Faith in what?
Are y'all? I'm 100% not going in there unless y'all tell me that.
Mavis tells her.
Oh, do I still have my sword faith shield on?
Gladius.
You still have your armor on.
Okay. I want to hold the lever and take a deep breath and say a silent prayer and try to open the door.
I'm sorry, there was one more thing. There is also a electronic panel. It has, shoot, how do I describe this? You know what? Never mind. I'll just say it. It's made like a digital clock.
Whoa.
So when you touch it, when you pull the handle, the digital display turns on, and you see the number 30 pop on it in red letters. I mean, you know, in shiny red numbers. The number 30 switches and says 29.
Well, whatever we need to do,
28.
we've got 28 seconds to do it.
27. 26.
I'm gonna stay by the door
25.
and wait for it to open.
24. 23. You start to hear hissing from the vents, and you start to see some form of liquid bubble up from the little drains on the floor.
Hold on. Your idea is to have faith that it's going to open by the time that... You know what? I'm kicking the
27.
door.
Cormac kicks the door. 26. 25. You kick the door.
What
It's
is
super
shatterproof?
It's still shatterproof. You kick the door. You hear a loud ring. You bump. You stumble back, and you find yourself next to the lever.
Leave that lever alone, Mr. Cormac.
25.
It's
Maybe
trapped.
this is looking
24.
for a panel to
23.
install.
The smell of... I'm sorry, Mavis. Go ahead.
Mavis wants to find an electrical panel to turn off power to the clock in the room.
Okay. Cool. Give me a spot hidden -1.
How do I do the modifier?
The gray
Just put the white one, and it'll do it for you.
Mm.
All right, so that means instead of a 24, you get to 52, and that would be a fail.
Leave it alone. Just have faith, and if you don't, then leave, and I will wait.
23, 22, 21, The smell of sulfur is really strong now
Gonna
as it
hold my
fills
breath.
this room completely.
Gonna hold my breath for 20 seconds.
21. 20. Cormac, you see that the liquid is an oily substance. And you kind of feel like the smell of sulfur is similar to that of lit matches, as oil starts to spread all over the floor. 19. 18.
I already rolled an extreme. I take it again, but shit.
Cormac, you look up and you see a candle coming down from the ceiling. And it looks like it is precariously balanced in a way where it can hit the floor and the oil.
Oh, that's
18.
real cute. It's a candle. Can I grab it?
17. It's still too high. 16.
I get ready to catch it.
Oh, like I said, you guys are still next to the lever.
I'm not anywhere near that lever. I'm waiting by the door.
13. 12.
Can someone
11.
give me a boost to grab the candle?
Well, that's my thought. I'm gonna grab the candle. Dorothy about to get us killed.
To blow out the candle.
I will tell you that, Cormac, while you're thinking about this, you notice that you could push the lever back up.
Leave it alone.
Hold on. It has already been pulled down?
Yeah.
You
Dorothy
didn't do
pulled
it.
it down.
No, I didn't.
Dorothy pulled it down.
I tried to open the door. I didn't try and do the lever.
Wait, nobody touched the lever?
No.
No.
We tried to open the door.
Just the door.
Oh, god damn it. Oh,
Fuck that
forget
one.
everything I just said then. None of that stuff happened. You're just staring at a door. And none of the rest of the stuff I described happened.
So no smoke or...
Yeah, no smoke, no sulfur smell. You're just standing here with a door that's doing nothing.
I just had a weird sense of deja vu where we almost died.
So I guess praying and trying to open the door didn't do shit then.
Oh, but the words that I said, those who have faith, only those who have faith may enter, they're written above the lever, not the door.
Oh, well then yeah, I don't pull the lever.
Okay, as you pull the lever, the digital display shoots out the numbers 30.
Yeah, etc., etc., etc. I am still waiting by the damn lever.
Cormac, roll strength. Mavis, roll dexterity.
I already rolled an extreme. You're pushing my luck.
Alright, Mavis, you're able to catch the candle. Looks like there's not any danger of falling. But as soon as the thing gets down to 10, you see 5 more holes open up over the oil. And now you start to see green smoke pouring out of the vents. 9.
Yep, definitely holding my breath
8.
and waiting.
7, Cormac, like I said, that lever's right there. You think you could pull it back up and stop this. 7.
He's giving that thing a look. I'm putting myself between him and it.
6.
Yeah, is the other door still open?
The other door is still open.
Well, shit, if Dorothy's, like, really determined
5.
on doing this, like...
4.
Cormac is just Jace.
2. Cormac, when you step out of the room, the lever shoots back up.
Hmm.
And the display fades back to black.
God damn it, Mr. Cormac! I pulled the lever again.
Cursing.
It starts at 30.
All about a safe mode.
29.
I stick my foot out the door.
28. You do what?
I stick my foot out the door.
And it resets.
Well, how about that, Dorothy?
So it looks like we're waiting either way.
Dorothy, you might want to take this time to thoroughly explain to Cormac what you think is going on here.
Mr. Cormac, the lever very clearly says, those without faith will not enter. We have to have faith that this lever will open that door. And if we don't, and we run away, it won't.
You know what? I do have faith. I have faith in my assertion that Mutt's a lying son of a bitch. Now, do you really think he's going to be playing fair?
Do you think that he has any control over this magic?
It's his goddamn tower.
Let me see. Cormac, you may roll... Ooh, let me see. Because your psychology score is bad.
It's going to be abysmal. It's an 18.
Alright. Trying to figure out what skill I would have you roll for how you know Mutt. Alright, you know what? We'll just go with spot hidden.
Yeah, there is a history check, but that's 5%. Shit.
Yeah, we'll just go with spot hidden. I'll go with +2 since you know Mutt.
You get spot hidden? Alright. Huh. That is a regular success.
Alright, you needed that +2. Or +1, rather. This is a Mutt's handwriting.
Whose handwriting is it? Is it someone I know?
Not really, but you did see it when it was written by. Does look at the same frou handwriting as the not as the door, but as the cultists had back in that church from a while back. Same type of frou handwriting is.
Oh, that's real comforting.
Look, Mr. Cormac, magic does not obey the same rules that the rest of the world does. We should have faith.
Faith in what? They don't worship God. You know what? On that note, Cormac's gonna try to hit this glass door with the rapier.
God, no! Good Lord.
I think I broke our keeper.
They didn't. Okay. Cormac, give me a spot hidden -2.
-2 on something I'm not good at. You may as well tell me it's a 100.
That is a fool. That's not good.
All right. Dorothy manages to pull the handle while you're not paying attention. The countdown gets down to 10, 9, 8, 7. So Cormac, you take your sword. 6. You raise it. 5, 4, and then you stab it into the door. 3, 2, and then you thrust back and you stab it again. 1, and your sword goes into the door, and then you hear a hum as the door swings open. 0.
Well, how about that? It finally it's finally useful to me.
It wasn't your sword, you idiot.
What are you talking about?
Look at the timer.
That's because I stuck my foot out the door. Come on.
By the way, good job on that, Vex.
I am very smart. Also, 100% have used that exact same puzzle in one of my own games.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
My players didn't fall for it at all.
Oh.
Yours was
All
much
right.
more convincing.
Well, yeah, I had to put something in to make it seem like something bad could happen. But it was spoken to happen before. I was like, okay, like I had to put all the trappings of traps in it, you know.
Mm-hmm. But I also feel like Dorothy is super fearless, and when you say have faith, she's the religious type, so like she would double down on it. I don't know if that helps you or not, but I feel like that was not.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I hope that wasn't too meta.
No, that's fine. I think actually that might have been tougher with Jonathan, because Jonathan would have sussed out the trap so hard that he'd have been like, "No, what the hell are you talking about? This is crazy."
Probably.
Yeah, Jonathan would have taken my side on that one 100%. It would have been like, are you fucking kidding me?
No, Mrs. McKee, I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, so you find yourself
Here?
yes. Which doesn't really make any sense. Where are the other stairs at? That doesn't make any sense.
They were in the
This is
corner, so
the
we would have
third
just
floor.
gone through that room and up the stairs. No big deal.
This is the last floor, isn't it?
What is it supposed to be? There's supposed to be another set of stairs, so I'm just gonna have to put them.
This is the third floor. It has a balcony and then stairs going up to the fourth.
Yeah, except you guys are coming out right here, so
Right, so we gotta
no.
we gotta go out this door, onto the balcony, and then up these stairs. Or these
okay,
stairs.
right. I wasn't seeing it that way. That is what you have to do. Okay,
I am an expert at reading plans. As is Chelsea.
I'm glad somebody is. Because I'm looking at it like I don't see it, but nah, that makes sense if you look at it that way. All right. So you guys come up to this door, and you hear moaning and groaning.
Whose is it?
Well, it's not yours.
Well,
I thought
Thank
we
you.
killed the last of these goddamn mumblers. And Cormac still has the sword out.
Hold on. Oh shoot! Those dogs are just floating in the.
And
good
so are
thing
these
we
two
took
guys.
some dog food with us.
Oh, they're not dogs.
Oh, maybe they're hungry.
They're hungry for something.
All right, you guys open the door.
You know what? Sure, I opened the door.
Step back. And over.
Mavis is a copycat.
So he's opening the door then?
No, you open the door. I just can't find my guest.
So is Erza a dragon? Dragon Slayer?
Damn, I lost my guest.
Oh no!
Oh well, I guess it'll just be goals instead. Damn it! I made that gas special. My mommy loved that gas. All right, so you guys open the door and you see three dead things.
3?
Yes,
I see 2.
I know.
Oh, god damn it! It's not the same one we that's the same one you used for Corbett.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
for
Not for
Wenton.
Corbett, for Wenton. It is not Wenton, though.
Okay.
All right, everybody put in your initiative.
Which is dexterity. 99. Amazing.
62.
Woohoo!
Well, let's see what these guys. Maybe this is probably going to get to go first.
42% chance.
All right, both of you pass at the same thing. Mavis, what is your dexterity?
65.
Oh wow, you both have the same dex. You know what? You can go first. Why not?
Well, I mean, if it's a trap, then I don't want to go first.
Well, it's not a trap. There's just 3
Pull
goals.
back. There's only one door. Make them come to us. Funnel them in.
It's not Cormac's turn, however. So Cormac opens the door. You see 3 dead things get up out of her dead package. Mavis, you have a chance to shoot here. What would you like to do?
Hold on, their dead package?
Yeah, sure, dead package. It's like they get out of body bags and they come after you.
Like,
You know.
all the
Well, I mean, she's gonna shoot first, ask questions later.
All right, fire away.
which one you shooting at?
The one coming at us?
All 3 are coming.
Oh, well, if they're all coming at her at the same time, yeah, I think she would back up. First out of fear. Like, no.
How much movement do you have?
Is that a move?
I have a
No,
rate
but
four.
movement is where
It's actually, I think it's the move rate,
Oh.
right, in your characteristics.
yeah, it is. I just can't
Because
don't remember where it is.
I'm just wondering if her reaction is to back up and back up. That gives her that many steps to think what she's doing and step forward and do it again.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just trying to figure out exactly where the number is on her sheet because I don't remember.
It's
I don't
on
see
the
it on
top
this.
right
Characteristics.
characteristics. Underneath.
Oh yeah, there it
your-
is.
Yeah, there you go.
Underneath education.
My room is
Yeah.
shoot.
Mine is 5. I don't remember what the max
Or
minimum is. The
That
max
gets you about, basically that means you're about middle of a road as far as speed's concerned. When the door opens, that means you could get about here. So does the door open? Do you just run back and shoot, or what?
is Cormac in the way?
Cormac is.
maybe open.
You have enough space to shoot.
She would take a step or so back and shoot.
All right. So since you are moving and shooting, you are going to take a -1 on this shot. Okay.
Boo. Okay, I guess I'll use my 10 gauge.
All right.
So then yardage wise, is that 20?
Yes. Yeah, there's no
Mhm.
such thing as yards, so we'll just go with feet. I'm happy with that.
20 feet with a shotgun?
Just go with
Yeah, you
it.
can use your rifle.
I can inflict. Well, I don't know what the roll is, so if it's. I only know if it's 10
If you
yards.
go to the bottom of your sheet, if you even wrote shotgun into your sheet, you would just put shotgun. But otherwise, just go and push rifle like you usually do.
Well, I added shotgun with a 46 plus 2 at 10 yards, so I don't know what it is.
Okay. At 20,
2d6
Or
plus
20
1 at
feet.
20.
so that's gonna be 2d6 plus 1. I don't know what your rifle.
I mean, you might just add another line for the 2d6 plus 1 at 20, and, you may just add one for each bracket.
I don't know if this even works, but I just used a slash because that's how it's displayed.
Does it work?
No, apparently not.
No.
Well, okay, so my rifle is 2d6 plus 4, so in comparison, the rifle's gonna be better than the shotgun.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go for it.
7. In extreme. Good God.
No, but she had a
Unfortunately-
-1, so it's a fail.
Oh, she did. Oh.
Yeah.
Buy a success, 1 luck point.
No buying success on attack rolls.
Oh,
Bleh.
Damn, you really could have used that shot too. So it whizzes right past the two dead things, and one of them is going to rush towards the door, toward the first thing it sees.
close it! Close it! Close the door!
It's not his turn.
Is it still my turn?
No.
It's their turn.
And I dodge.
You can dodge or you can fight.
I would love to fight, but unfortunately, I know that I still get hit. So
No. That's not how it works. I was wrong before. So you can dodge and just not take any damage if you succeed, but you would have to have so if you dodge, all you need to do is have a success period. But if you fight, you need to have a hard success. But since you had a hard dodge, you do dodge that attack, and I'm going to put him. So we're going to use that same dodge for his next 2 swipes, meaning that he needs an extreme to hit.
And then you roll an extreme.
Oh, you rolled hearts.
Nice.
That was close. He rolled hards, but he needed an extreme to get you on that one, so that guy misses. All right, and that means it is Dorothy's turn, or is it Cormac?
I had a higher number than he did. We both failed, but I had a better roll.
Okay, go ahead, Dorothy.
Combat's not really my thing. I feel like maybe I should just, duck back here. The last time I tried to fight things, I shot Cormac. So I'm gonna kind of duck around the corner and be like, "Shut the door! Throw the cocktail and shut the door!" And that sounds like.
All right,
better.
Cormac, it is your turn.
My turn? Well, shit. I got this Rapier of God. I've never used it. It's a dead thing.
Go for it.
Valid logic.
Life gives you lemons, and you roll 99. Can I push it?
Oh my god.
No pushing of combat rolls.
God damn it, dude.
I told you to throw the cocktail. Actually, it's really good you didn't use that roll in a
It
cocktail.
was a 99.
Oh my god, did you trip on yourself or something?
All right, so Cormac, you
The
pull
man's
out
just
this
not good at
thing.
swords.
How do I
Quite
manage
frankly-
to stab myself with a 3-foot-long rapier? Like,
So you try to call forth the power of his sword. You try to fumble out some word of prayer or something that you imagine some knights of the old days would have said. and you feel the sword slip out of your hand, and it is going to land. Oh, lucky boy. It lands right here.
Oh, yeah, just in the center of the other two dead things. Very lucky.
Well, if it's holy, at least they probably won't pick it up. Maybe they'll pick it up and it'll melt them. I know, wishful thinking.
Alright, and this one's going to try to come up, but they can't quite get through because they're still there, kind of wrestling with you. And Mavis, that brings us back to you, and now Cormac is kind of in the way.
She pushes
However,
him out of the
I will
way.
tell you this much. There is a such thing as take aim. So if you take aim, you can add a +1 to your shot.
But if you
All right,
fail,
I'm
you blow my
gonna
head
shove him
off.
out of the way and take
Just
aim.
get
Do I
on
have
the...
enough?
Let's do it.
Alright, so that's +1.
What did you say? The
white one.
so. Well, I'm asking about the damage.
Oh, are they in
roll.
10 yards now?
How close
If you move
are
up,
they?
if you move up here, you will get the 4d4 on this guy. You would need to move right next to Cormac.
Okay.
All right.
Nice. That was an extreme.
Extreme. Oh man, even with a -2, I would have passed. I would have succeeded.
All right. So you level your shotgun at this dude, and you blow a hole through it. However, let's see. I want to see if you still killed it.
With
17 damage.
Well, because I have to explain something to you now.
That would kill me.
Wait. I'm explaining something to you. So you blew a chunk of it. You actually blew off where its liver should be, and there is a huge baseball glove chunk out of this thing. And even with as hard as you hit it, you feel that it only felt it half as hard.
They're resistant.
In English,
They're resistant.
they only take half damage from non-magical weapons.
Are you just making these rules up as you go?
No, it's because
Nah.
they're dead.
They're undead.
Okay, so is it still my turn?
No, but you could move back if you want.
Totally.
All right. So, and you shot this guy, right?
The closest, the bloody
Yeah.
guy.
All right. So he's not looking good. He's definitely down to half health on that one. Actually less. But Cormac, he wants to try to hit you again.
Alright. Well. That sucks.
So if he dodges, he has to get a hard success, and if he fights, he has to get extreme? Is that how that works?
That would be how this works. Yes.
I think I'm getting hit either way, so I may as well trade blows.
All right.
Which means I may as well hit him. So I ought to just do that.
All right. Cool. You guys matched. Since you guys tied, nothing happens.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yes,
Well,
if he would have gotten an extreme, he would have gotten the damage. Since they tied, nothing happens. But he's going to try to swing at you again.
Of course he is. Oh, shit.
So apparently your blow did a pretty good job with him. as he's not able to get you with his last two swings. Dorothy, it's your turn.
How far? I only have a movement of 4, but if I use my action to run, how far can I get?
If you're, let's call it dash, you could definitely get up to where Mavis is, but you wouldn't be able to shoot or anything. You could just
look,
cheer
I'm
Cormac.
not. She's terrified of using the gun. She shot Cormac, remember? I'm more wondering about that sword.
Oh, there's no getting by.
She's pretty small.
It's gone.
Yeah.
But no, I can't get that far. There's no. I mean, it's a moot point.
You would also be surrounded by the other 2 zombies who otherwise can't do anything. So.
I mean, I don't know what I don't like being useless in combat, but like she can't. I feel like she's not helpful here. And like, look, she did the puzzle thing and like the not getting shot thing. This is the fighting thing. You guys got this. Are they both at full health?
Amazingly, yes.
True. I mean, Cormac's not at full health, but almost.
I mean, Cormac has not been hurt this fight.
This is Jonathan's wheelhouse. Where's his fucking magical daggers when we need him?
Yeah, I don't have a magical dagger. Can I spend my turn, like, focusing on the magic shield around me and trying to will it into a weapon?
Roll me willpower.
You're trying to magically control my rapier?
No. She's trying to form her armor into a weapon, and that is an extreme success. You have turned your armor, it comes off of you, and it has become a sword again.
Huzzah! I mean, I can't get to them, but now I have a weapon. Okay, so I'll get as close as I can. So, like, there-ish? I don't know, how far?
Alright. So, yeah, that's fine. You can get right next to Mavis. So, you have a sword again. That means you lose your armor. So,
Understood.
before damage was reduced by 3.
Got it.
No longer have that.
Understood.
Alright. Cormac, it is your turn. This thing isn't looking great.
Well, I got nothing, but I do have my brass knuckles.
Go for it.
Unless I throw the cocktail. Could I get it past this guy's the question?
Throw the cocktail, drop the cocktail, close the door.
You can, but you don't forget you're gonna have to use your throw skill for that.
It's a... let's see. Oh, that's the damage. You're right. The attack is seriously off at the throw skill.
Can you roll it?
Holy shit, I only have a 20 in throw. Huh, that's not so great. What happens if I fail? It splatters at my feet.
It says plus 2d6 plus luck to burn. So, yeah, that's a good question. I would say I would make you roll luck and see whether or not it does in fact splash against your feet.
Brass knuckles it is. Going with Old Faithful.
Alright, so you punch this thing right inside its sickened, disgusting, gaping wound. And let me see here. Mavis did an 8 on it before. You just did 4. Alright, Cormac. Roll me a luck.
I take it as 1 hit point. You're trying to... Nope.
Alright. Yeah. So the other 2 are pushing at him. They smell... Well, I don't smell anything. You guys aren't bleeding. So they're trying their best to shove their way into the door, and they kind of shove him.
Oh, do they shove him into the fist?
Alright, yeah. So they do shove him. They break him in half, and he falls down like in 2 pieces in front of you. And the other one comes up, Cormac, and this one's going to try to take 3 swipes at you.
Lovely. And
Uh-oh.
not lovely.
Oh, low attack roll at least. Low damage
Yeah.
roll.
Well, like I said, we're trading blows because that's an extreme.
Oh, that was a nice hard too. But you do take that 4 damage.
I get to hit him back though, don't I?
No. Well, this time you do, because on his second one, he tries to get you again because he was feeling pretty good about that first hit, and he tries to swing again. So I'll say this time when he tries to swing his claw at you, you literally headbutt his hand, and you snap his hand back, meaning he will now only get 2 attacks.
Nice.
Also, I'll let you get a free attack right here.
Alright, so I want to make sure that I understand the combat for myself because I kind of suck at this. So dodge is like I exceed by 1 and I avoid all damage. I thought
Right. Yeah, we were doing
like-
it incorrectly for the longest time before, and we just changed to it now. So it's like with dodge, all you got to do is
Match.
you roll a dodge, and he has to. You guys succeed on dodge, right? And he has to exceed you. So if you just roll a normal dodge, he needs a hard to hit you, right? Whereas on the attacker needs a hard to hit you if you succeed on your dodge. So that just means a flat success.
So what's the advantage of rolling brawl instead of just dodge?
You get to actually do damage. If you beat him in the attack roll, then you actually get that damage in.
Oh, okay. But I have to beat him. Otherwise, I just dodge or fail outright.
Right. But if you match him, then nothing happens. You know, if you match him at level of success, nothing happens at all. And nobody does any damage. And if you beat him, then you get the damage. You cannot, however, crit on it.
It's kind of a shitty gamble. I'm just gonna dodge. Lesson learned. Alright.
Okay, but like meta, you wouldn't know that was an extreme success. Cormac wouldn't dodge, would he?
I have skill in both, so yeah. I just didn't know the significance of both. Like, my dodge is 83 and my brawling is 85.
So yeah, the main gamble in your favor for fighting back is you do get free damage when it's not your turn.
Right. If I know that they suck at fighting, I'm best off just brawling it out. Otherwise, probably dodge if I don't want to get hit.
I mean, ideally, I should be telling you to roll it at the same time as me.
Yeah.
And I probably will do that in the future. So, you know, it's like I'll say, he's getting ready to swing at you. Are you going to dodge or are you going to fight? And you roll it then.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you-
I mean, it
You
don't
don't have
matter
to-
so much now because that's pretty
Right.
much what happened.
right.
I
So
rolled,
anyway,
I
you can
didn't
take a
know what the
swing.
hell.
Okay, you fell too, but you managed not to fumble. You guys are not having the most artistic of fights, but this is a Zombo, so, you know, whatever. I do believe it's your turn now, though.
I thought Mavis
Well.
was first.
Oh, I'm sorry, it is Mavis's turn.
Yeah.
Mavis, and then the bad guy, and then me, and then the other 2 bad guys, and then Cormac.
Yep. All right, go ahead, Mavis. You can shoot this one.
Yep, that's what she's gonna do. But no one's in the way, right?
Nope. I mean, Cormac and them are wrestling. If you get next to Cormac, you can get a pretty good shot with your shotgun.
$21 damage.
Holy shit!
God damn!
My God, woman! 4, 5, 5, and 5?
46,
Yeah.
all 4 of them were over 3.
God damn!
Oh.
Yeah. You know what?
What?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did take some damage, didn't you?
Not right now.
No, I mean from Cormac at some point, didn't he?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
He has full health.
Just
All right. Well, he doesn't have full health anymore. You took off a big chunk of him. Yeah, you took off a huge chunk of him, where his one arm was already broken from Cormac's headbutt.
Oh, that's
A
right. He
head
did take damage from that, didn't he?
Right.
Lost less
Oh
than
yeah.
hand.
Okay, you're right. This guy's dead. Again.
Okay.
All right. And this one shifts over to the door. No, right here. And he's looking at the Holy Sword, and he's looking at Cormac, and he seems very angry.
Is it my turn?
So, yeah,
He has
he's
a
going to come
turn?
up. It's his turn. So he's going to come up, and now he's going to take a couple of swings at Mavis.
How dare he?
So,
good.
Mavis, don't forget you have a chance to dodge this.
Yeah.
Fight it, but I would suggest dodging. Uh-oh.
Oh, ah.
I mean, that's a
Can
1.
I reduce that by dodging?
You would need to roll a critical dodge to dodge this. And I'm afraid that's actually going to be a full... Sorry. We're not going to do it now because I forgot to do it for you before. But that actually should be the full 1d6. And then he rolls the damage again. So that'll be a full 1d6 plus 4. That'll be 10 damage. But we haven't done it. We haven't done it yet. We will be doing that in the future. And since you already rolled a crit and I didn't give that to you, we're not going to do that today. So for right now, you're just taking 4 damage.
And I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, Ben, you didn't hear me, so I'll say it again. I fucked up earlier. I should have given her full damage with her shotgun, plus she gets to roll it again because she crit. So this guy critted. He's supposed to get his 1d6 flat out, plus his damage bonus. So that means he automatically gets...
So it'd be 6 plus
Whatever
his
that is.
roll, which in this case
Yeah.
would be a 10.
plus his damage bonus is 1d4. But that's not what we're doing right now. We will be doing that in the future for crit successes.
Wonderful.
But since I already screwed over Mavis, I'm not going to screw over you guys in my favor.
Yo, combat is super dicey.
Oh, yeah. You want to avoid it if at all possible. Every time you have a combat, you can easily die. All right, Mavis, you can still try to dodge. I mean, it's not going to hurt you. He is going to swing at you 2 more times, though.
Might as well try.
All right, so he fails that hit, and he has 1 more swing coming. You can try to dodge again.
Surprised it's Mavis getting hit instead of me.
Yeah. All right, you dodge, even though you didn't need to. But go ahead and give yourself a check mark for dodging. And that's his turn. I believe it is now Cormac's turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. You can come up and try to squeeze between your friends or try to stab him with
She's
your
got
holy
a
sword.
size of 4. I can totally squeeze.
I mean, maybe this probably fell backward when she got hit.
Boom.
Yeah, I would say that's fair. So if this thing claws into you, it rips a hole. Oh, snap, I forgot. Sorry, Mavis, come back down here. So instead of that second 2 hits, it's actually going to try to bite you, which is only 1d.
Yeah. Well, she still would have tried to dodge it. Or hit it back with, or block it with her shotgun.
Alright, so they will just take 1 bite for 3 damage.
Okay, but then I slide around and hit him with the sword.
Right.
This is literally the most damage I have ever done.
Oh, okay, good job. And it does take the full. It does take the full damage of 4 on that one. Mavis, give me a strength roll to see if you can break loose and run away. not bad.
It's adrenaline.
All right. Yes, you get away from that one. In the future, however, we would compare sizes on that one. And if he is, I think it's 2 sizes bigger than you, then you get a disadvantage on that, and he gets a plus on it. But for right now, we'll assume that you guys are the same size. You broke away, and he is no longer holding on to you. Dorothy stabs him and
then slides
makes
back
him
if I
let you
can.
go. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Slide, stab, slide. I'm basically like stabbing around Cormac.
All right, Cormac. It's you and the dead thing.
Well, I'm a one-trick pony, so I'm gonna hit it. And that's all I
Nice.
got.
All right. So let's see. You shot and killed the other one, maybe. So this is a new one. That is an extreme success. So roll me luck. This isn't a pass or a fail. This is just going to see what happens here.
Well,
So he's only taken the 4 damage so far, right? From my sword.
So he's taking a 4 damage. I'll round Cormac up, and he will have taken 7 damage total. All right. So he does stumble back. He doesn't stumble back as far as he was going to, but you guys can pour out of the door now if you want to. As he tries to shake his head, I will give you guys a free movement to get out of that room if you so desire.
I mean, I feel like we're safer in here. You
I
know,
mean, I'm melee range
God damn it.
anyway, so Cormac advances.
I feel like there's like all this adrenaline rushing through Dorothy, and she's really excited that she was successful, but also like she misses her shield already.
All right, Mavis, it is your turn.
How much more damage does he need?
It doesn't look good.
So I guess she would move forward a tick and then take aim.
Yep, go ahead and okay, so you're using your rifle or your shotgun?
Is Cormac in the way now?
Cormac is not in the way. He's learned enough to fight with you that you are close enough where you're not firing into a crowd at a distance. You should be able to hit the thing without hitting Cormac, with the exception of a crit fail.
Well, she's gonna take aim with her shotgun.
All right, you may have a +1. All right, yeah, and you blow a hole. You blow this thing's head off. It falls dead again to the ground.
Woo. She goes over and kicks it.
You know, I feel like I'm quite out of place in this park.
Mavis is just kind of standing there, breathing heavily.
Can I will my sword back into a shield?
Yes, you may.
I just assumed you meant I could roll for it, but you tell me. I don't know.
Nope. You actually could have just easily turned it back into. It's supposed to be a shield, or it's supposed to be armor, so it does that easily.
Yeah.
It's forcing it to turn into a sword is a problem.
Got it.
All right. So it's quiet. You see on top of the rooftop there are no more dead things, and then suddenly you hear rolling out of the air 3 shots.
Uh-oh. Oh, I hope those were a disadvantage.
It goes as the bullets spray in a straightish line. All right. So here's how it's going to work. Dorothy, you are number 3, but you don't count because you're still inside of there.
Yeah.
Cormac, you're 1. Mavis, you're 2, and nobody is 4.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And Mavis, you do catch that first one for 7 damage.
I think she's dead.
Fuck.
Is she dead or is she down?
You had
Was
full
that more
health.
than half of you?
I thought you had full
If you-
health. Oh, but then they clawed you, that's right.
Yeah, but that
Well-
was -4. Well, what is your max health?
13. So I think I had gotten damaged, maybe not last session since I wasn't there.
No, but the
one-
important thing here is that more than half of your health, and it is. So you are seriously wounded. You need first aid now.
I'm on it!
It's not your turn yet.
Okay, but it is.
All right. Next shot.
So
Just
if
hope
I,
this isn't a 2 again.
so if I started around at 13 and I took 4 plus 3, so now I'm down to
7. You've taken
I took
7.
7.
So you're now at 6.
You took
I have
7.
13.
All right, so you
No,
took
that
7
was-
right then. So you should be down to 0, right? Or -1.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't. I'm confused. Did I start the session at 13?
You should have started at full health, yeah.
Okay, so 13 minus the 7 from these things, and then plus the
Gun.
7 that was inflicted just now?
No, you lost. So you have 13. Then you lost 4, right?
Right, and then I lost 3 when I got bitten,
Oh, okay, right.
and then I just took another 7 damage.
So -1.
Yes. So
Yeah,
you're minus
I'm at
1.
-1.
But there are no minuses, so you're just down. However, since I said went over half of your original health, you need help now, or you could die. When we get back to your turn, you're going to roll a con. Cormac, you take 7 damage.
Wonderful. Not looking so hot.
And here is the last roll. Let's hope it's neither one.
This will definitely wipe.
All right, that would have been Dorothy, but it wasn't.
It's because she was busy shielding herself instead of running out to unprotected areas.
Yay.
Does that mean it's my turn now? Whose turn is it? I've totally lost track.
Hold on.
Looks like I went, Mavis went. Me. But I have no
All right, do
idea
you guys
where-
see a waterfall behind you and like bricks and stuff, like right here?
Here?
No.
Yeah.
I don't. I see 2 trapdoors.
I mean,
They're
there's a
towers.
there's a tower here, there's a brick wall there, there's a waterfall above it.
All right, cool. So you see all of it. Good, good, good.
Is that a waterfall?
Yes, that's a waterfall. So you guys are standing high on the tower.
I mean, I'm 100% still inside.
Is there a lever?
There's not.
Can I? Whose turn is it?
Cormac, are you still standing?
Yeah, I'm still up. I think it's my turn. I've gone
Alright.
last, but I have no idea where this guy is. So.
I'm about to put him on the map for you.
Okay.
I'm confused. I thought Dorothy rolled better than Cormac did.
I see. I went, Mavis went, you went, and then he went. So I'm the last in that order. However, that
Okay.
got there.
Yeah, no, she's staying inside if she can. And Mavis is like right inside the door. Like, I want to pull, like, just like, no.
Hey, Doyle, how you feeling over there, pal? That rest are supposed to stay inside, don't you know that?
So he's talking shit from all the way up there, huh?
Yes, he is.
Of course he is.
Actually, I'm so sorry. Mavis, get back up.
What? How? If she's at -1 health.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He should have been at -1, but he still succeeded. Cormac, however, you get back 7 damage because he should have failed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the third one is inconsequential
All right.
because he should have been -1 because of a distance.
Gotcha.
But that doesn't help poor Mavis, unfortunately. It helps you.
Alright, well, in terms of movement, I have no idea how I'd get there. I get to move 8 squares, but...
Yeah, so, I mean, the towers are towers. You can see they have a little thing on them. You imagine there's a door with some stairs that lead up to the top of a tower.
Like,
you also have your sword.
I can literally go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and with that 8th movement, I have no idea how to get to it.
Right. So go ahead and put yourself back over here first.
Okay.
Go back to the beginning. All right. So I will say that when you guys came out, he was able to shoot, and he also had a -1 because you guys did have partial cover from where the wall is and where his angle is. So as long as you are where you are right now, he's definitely going to be a -1. If you hug against a wall, he'll be a -2.
What if I just, like, ducked back in the door? Like, grab...
Yeah, if you duck back in the door, he can't
Mavis
shoot you at all.
and- Yeah, alright, so...
That's where Dorothy is.
I think Cormac is... Hold on, did Dorothy already drag Mavis, or is Mavis bleeding out on the
It's
ground?
not my turn yet. She will,
Gotcha.
but it's not her turn.
But Dorothy
So
is
yeah,
behind the door,
Mavis
so-
Mavis could be moved back in. I will give you. I'm not going to force you to roll medical on moving unconscious bleeding body.
I mean,
I'm not trying to get her out. That's not my job, but Cormac's definitely going to drag her back in the
you
door.
move her, I will 100. I mean, yeah. So
All right, so you do pull Mavis back into Dorothy. Dorothy.
I accept her. Oof.
All right, Dorothy, it is your turn. Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me something, Dorothy.
I will spend.
Explain what you're doing to help Mavis in
Okay,
this
so
situation.
she was shot with a Thompson, so that's a rifle?
It's a machine gun.
Okay, so first order of business is to stop the bleeding. Try and staunch any wounds she can. Next order is to pull out the bullet and bandage it up as tightly as possible, preferably without letting her move around a whole bunch. I mean, we gotta stem the bleeding. Stop the girl from bleeding out first. Then worry about the damage.
Let me get a sanity roll from you. This isn't like a failure sanity roll. This is how calm you're staying. Okay, that's good.
Ooh.
Give yourself a +1 on your first aid.
Whew, hard success.
All right. You may now roll a d6 + 4.
9.
Cool. Mavis
Oof.
does not die.
Uh,
Mavis, give me a con roll, although this doesn't make any sense. What I'm about to say. Okay, Mavis. Dorothy pulled out some morphine or some shit, and despite the fact that this is a Dungeons and Dragons, you're actually able to get back up.
You were healed with the power of her love and residual medical knowledge from Mary.
Actually, what happens is, as you are working on her, the crust on your armor begins to glow. It flows over your hands as you work on Mavis's wounds. You take out the bullet, and you actually see the wound itself start to heal up, sizzle, and go back. Mavis, you do still feel the pain of a bullet where it went into you, but you are no longer bleeding, and you will not need to go to the hospital.
Yay!
Wow, I'm 4 health now.
The power of your son's love has saved your friend's life.
And that magical door that thought I was cool or something was like, here's my power.
Yeah, that would be my turn, I'm sure. Hiding inside, healing my friend.
So, Cormac, you gonna go there and protect your 2 new girlfriends? Or you gonna come out and do what you said you were supposed to do to me? I mean, I only got, 5 more friends of yours to kill?
Did Cormac seriously think he was going to actually get to him by himself?
Oh, come on, boy. You don't hear me? You hear me talking to you, don't you, O'Doyle? Maybe we can go and send one of them big boys to visit your brother in jail.
I hear you talking shit from all the way up there like some kind of child hiding behind his mama's skirts. Well, all those men already turned coat and realize you're not full of money and you're not full of pretty talk neither. You're just a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah? I hear ya.
You know what? I got all fucking day down here until you decide to grow a pair of balls or the cops come here and arrest you, because I've already called them.
Oh, so after all that rat talk, you turned out to do one after all. You
I'm
are
not the
chip off
rat,
the old
and I
block.
really don't care. They got enough dirt on you to put you away. That's all I wanted. What happens to me is irrelevant. You kill my boys, we're both going down. 'Cause fuck you.
Oh, look at the mouth on this one. Tell you what. So, after he says, tell you what, he winds up.
Uh-oh.
And actually, how many feet can he get that thing?
I'll also say that we're in the door.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't actually have a it doesn't actually have a length on it. All right, cool.
Yeah, you did spend your last turn dragging Mavis in here.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's a good thing you did that, isn't it?
Thanks, bud.
Probably.
You hear a shatter as a fire erupts about a foot from where you guys were standing, and it's burning. It doesn't look like it's slowing down at all. Hey, I got all day. You already know I have a hell of an arm, Cormac.
Is this floor wood?
Yeah.
You know what? I think he just fucked himself. I got no way out, he's got no way in, and the cops are coming. So you're now stranded all the way up on that tower talking shit. Now you realize you got fuck all to do.
Okay. How about this?
You realize you're in no position to bargain, and I can literally walk away and leave you here all stuck up.
You could do that. Or you could come through the secret compartment and we could fight it out, duke it out right on this bridge.
Oh, at range? Because you're too much of a fucking pussy?
Hey, I could call up a bridge. That's not a problem. Oh shit! I just reset my thing.
I like how it's just evolved into a giant shouting match.
If I wasn't busy keeping Mavis alive, I would be yelling at you to knock it off. But I feel like right now, narratively, she's busy keeping Mavis alive, so like...
Oh, and narratively, we're about to take that choice out your hands right now. I'll tell you what, Cormac. You go back into that room. There's a little elevator to your left. We can meet up right here. We can duke it out right on this bridge all night, just like you like, right? Hey, as a matter of fact, about an audience member. Man, Jimmy's a fast guy. He got to the house almost in time.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm here in the elevator for one.
Hey, darling, say hello to Daddy.
Who's that? Who is that, and why do they look like an old lady?
It's supposed to be a little girl.
I guess I can see it. The hair's kind of gray.
That girl kind of old.
Okay, little girl. How old is the little girl?
Fine, hold on.
Who is this little girl? What is going on?
Well, he just said, hey, hi to Daddy.
What, he got his kid in this?
So, Cormac, although that's not a great look for her, I would just go into my thing of my collection of pictures. I'm sure I have a much more adorable picture of a child than that.
This kid's supposed to be like 12 for reference. He had her when he was 20?
Yeah.
Ish. And she's also not even supposed to be here, so he's losing his goddamn mind.
Where is she supposed to be? I'm so confused.
Let me find a picture for her first, then we can end the game.
Are we ending here tonight?
Oh, we're going to finish this because this fight shouldn't take long.
Okay.
Alright, there she goes. So, tied up to a rope, like right here, is, tied up to a rope between the, bridge, is your daughter.
Wait, Cormac's daughter?
Yes.
Elevator for one, he's going up.
Alright, Cormac, here we go. So here we are, one-on-one, ready to go and end this shit. You say your goodbyes, O'Doyle?
Well, Cormac's done shit talking. Question is, who goes first?
I'll let you roll decks.
Cormac goes real fast, so he can cross this fucking bridge.
Go ahead and roll deck.
Damn it. Well, let's hope he fucks up.
That's not a bad roll.
Not a great roll.
So is she underneath the bridge or on the bridge?
She's on the bridge ish.
She like hanging from it?
Yes.
I mean, like as a player, I would want to help, but as a storyteller, I think this is not one I can do anything about.
Alright, so Mutt steps onto the bridge. You can see the wind blowing. You can actually feel the salt water splashing against your face. If you look to the side, you can see exactly how far down it is from here. It's a waterfall. It's crashing, it's rushing. Anything that falls down there is not coming back in one piece. So he is going to run up to you and he's going to try to punch you.
It's a hard success. Well, I'll tell you what. I guess we're just gonna duke it out.
Actually, I'll let you both meet in the middle. Alright, so you match with a hard success. Nothing happens. It is your turn.
You know what?
Don't forget, grapple's still a thing, and there's all sorts of moves. I mean, you know, you can still grapple and wrestle, too.
I would grapple him. I think Cormac's gonna stab the son of a bitch.
Ooh,
He is done playing.
An extreme roll. Let's see if he survives that.
He's getting fucking shanked.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Seriously, alright.
Whoa.
All right. So, luckily for you, that doesn't count. He's going to try to. So he's going to try to push his way back, and he is. He's going to try to pull out his. He's going to try to pull back out his gun.
In melee?
Yeah, you can try to punch him and disarm him.
Okay.
You can try to do that right now because he's pulling it out and he's taking a shot.
Alright.
All right.
Lee Enfield in melee range.
Yeah, you're right. So that would actually be at disadvantage. All right. So that's a equal success. You manage to knock the thing out of his hand. It's your turn. You can take a swing.
Alright. Well, I still got my knife, so fuck him. Really? And there's no pushing? Can I buy a success block?
You may not. So
Damn
he's
it.
going to try to punch you.
Oh.
You can still fight back. You rolled a hard, so you would need an extreme to get damage. You need a hard to stop this damage.
No.
Alright, so you take 3 damage. It's your turn.
Alright. Try to stab him again.
Alright, that is a regular success. Oh! And that is...
Stabbed for 9.
Yeah, that's a 9 stab. You break a rib on him. And let me see. You did he block the last hit you landed on him?
Yeah, I haven't hit him yet, I don't think.
Alright, so that's your
I
first
rolled an
official hit.
extreme. Yep.
That's your first official hit. So he goes and he coughs up some blood as he goes and he takes a complete knee and he starts to fall. I need to see whether or not he remains conscious. He does. He had to roll that because he took more than half his health on that stab.
Nice.
So he looks at you and he realizes this fight isn't going quite the way he wanted. So he is pulling out another glass bottle and he is holding it above your little girl's head.
What's the matter? Don't have your little dog at your heels?
So during all of this, I guess the rest of us are stuck. I just want to be sure I understand.
No, you could absolutely hop in and do something anytime you want.
I mean, once Mavis is healed, I feel like she wouldn't stay out of it. I wouldn't stay out of it. There's a kid hanging there. You think she gives a fuck about their fight?
Hey, it's up to you. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna try and get that girl out.
All right. So we'll say that you guys have been running ever since Mavis has been back up. Mavis, are you running with?
I mean, look, I'm super slow, so it'll take my entire goddamn turn times 3 to get up there.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, she's gonna try to help Mavis, even though she's probably hobbling along her.
all right. So I will say that she is hanging on a rope that is tied to the bridge. She is swinging back and forth. Dorothy, you're running up. Mavis. Okay. I'm only telling you this. No, I'm not telling you. You can figure it out for yourself. Maybe you can do it. Maybe you can't. But I am saying that she's swinging on a rope that's hanging on the bridge.
Oh, no, you'd have to time it so she doesn't fall down the goddamn waterfall.
Well, the floor is beneath her feet. She shouldn't. If you did, then she shouldn't fall into the thing. But he is pulling the Molotov cocktail up. He's holding it high in his hand. And it looks like he's getting ready to slam it down on her head. Cormac, says, "Tell you what, Cormy, you jump bar, drop this on your little girl. Make her to a barbecue Bob."
How close am I to him?
You're close enough to tackle him, I guess. Mavis, it is your turn if you want to take the shot.
What is he holding? Like, is it a Molotov? Because a Molotov doesn't really crack like that. It's not instantaneous.
No, but the fact is, did Cormac understand that a Molotov isn't going to work that well? All he knows is this guy has a thing with explosive liquid, and he's about to bust it over his little girl's head.
Nice.
She's gonna use her rifle to get a precision shot on the bottle above his head that he's got in his arm over his head.
You're trying
Okay.
to...
Go for it.
Okay.
Is it over his head or the girl's head?
It's over his head right now.
Boom, boom.
Oh, shit.
Oh, and you shoot the bottle over his head. Like you said, Cormac, the fire doesn't go completely on him, but it does light his arm on fire a little bit. It's your turn. He's trying to pat this fire out.
Can I grapple him off the bridge?
Roll me strength.
That's a hard success.
All right, he's going to try to not fall off the bridge. Okay. Let's see, can he balance? Oh, he can't keep his balance, though. So you don't push him off the bridge. So now, beautiful.
Can I get this poor girl down? I want to untie her.
Yes, you can reach her now.
That is what I would do with my turn, is get the child out.
Okay. So he is now barely holding on to the bridge with the crashing waves beneath him. Cormac, you're standing above him or laying down on the ground in front of him. What do you do?
So in my head, I kind of see it as Cormac is like, still has a grip on him, but he's already over the bridge.
Exactly.
And his kid's already out of like harm's way. Dorothy's got her.
Yeah, give me a spot hidden to see if you can see that.
Like, does he know? If he knows, all right.
Hi, you got the brat back. Pull me up. Take me to jail. It's over.
You know what the sad thing is, Mutt?
What's the sad thing?
Going into all this, you're like a father to me. And the boy. And after all this time, you send me a fucking finger. And Cormac lets go.
So, as you
Shield the
try to let
girl's
go,
head.
so as you try to let him go, right before that, he grabs back onto your arm and says, "Come on, Cormac, you let me go. Your new friends, you'll never be able to live with yourself." And he takes one more swing at you, punches you in the face.
Well, I was dangling over the fucking bridge. This monster
Yeah.
bastard.
Roll me a dex roll to see whether or not you keep your balance.
Oh, fuck.
He is falling, by the way.
A flat dex.
A flat dex.
Flat dex.
Whew.
Cormac, you start to tumble as you. First off, are you even conscious after that punch?
A 4, hold on. Yeah, I got 8. I'm not looking great, but I got 4 left.
Alright. So, he punches you. You stumble forward, but you manage to twirl around Dorothy. Roll me a strength.
You got it! We're doomed!
+2.
Still doomed.
I just want to see what this looks like.
Ooh.
Oh my god, yes! So Cormac, you're starting to twirl off. As soon as he punches you, you feel yourself falling off the bridge, and then suddenly, Dorothy catches you by your shoulder, stopping you from falling off this bridge into the crashing waves below.
Oh my god.
And you are able to pull yourself back onto the bridge. You can't even hear a splash from over the roaring waves. But Cormac, you're here. Your daughter's here. Dorothy and Mavis are here.
I am fucking
I want
exhausted.
I want you to roll me Constitution to see if you cry, Cormac.
Nope.
You cry.
I feel like Dorothy would be like hugging everyone. She's just like, it's okay. Shh, come here, dears.
All right. Thank you for that. I would say that even though this isn't the end of this adventure, this was a side quest. If you have check marks on anything, go ahead and give yourselves improvements. Let Jonathan know about that when he gets back on. Next week, we will figure out what happens next. Congratulations. You guys barely effing survived a pretty nasty situation. Good Lord. I hope you guys had fun with those fights.
Yeah.
At first, not so much, and then it was okay.
Can I get
Well,
my
at
luck
first we
back?
were rolling like shit.
Oh yeah, everybody rolls to see if they regain their luck, of course.
How much? What do we roll? D6, D10, I forget.
We gotta
Roll
fail,
your.
right?
Well, first you have to roll luck, then you have to fail, and then you roll a d10. So quarterback can roll a d10 to see how much luck he.
Damn,
All
are
right,
we
cool.
damned?
God damn, what's the way to go? And Dorothy, you get 4 back. Good job.
And it can't go above the original value, can it?
No.
Okay. Gotcha. Mine's 65, but I'm at 61 now.
All right. Got to throw a puzzle in there. Unfortunately, I threw. I knew that somebody was going to see that puzzle before.
Even
As
if I
soon as you
had,
started
though,
saying,
you said faith, and she was like, I got this.
"Hey, it worked." I was wondering who was going to figure out the cursing at the door one, because I was like, that one I made up myself. Whenever I get them off the internet, I always know that they're going to be solved really easy. And when I make them up myself, I'm like, man, this is either going to be easy or people are going to be here forever. And I'm just going to have to give it up. But I figured if I made it goofy enough like that, somebody was going to curse and wrote "fuck this door" just out of frustration eventually.
You know,
I am so mad that I rolled a hard on my drive auto. I have never improved it. Outside of like your generosity and just letting me do it, I have never improved it.
Yeah, how did you even roll a hard on drive auto right?
Oh,
Crazy.
God damn it, dude.
I just improved my intimidate by 10.
That's nice. Oh, at least I get to improve my goddamn listen. By 2. Cool.
Yay!
These
Oh my
rolls
God.
are always a mixed bag.
I'm a much better listener now, too.
You know what? That actually makes a whole lot of sense because Cormac opened up to you.
He did. She, like, Cormac and Dorothy, man, they're, like, jiving.
I almost passed that track roll, too.
Hey, but at least you got it.
Whoa, cool. I don't know. The hell did I improve?
I'm gonna wait till y'all are done because there's a lot of windows popping up real quick.
Yeah. All I really improved was my rifle. That's like it.
I've improved almost everything.
Jesus Christ. Dorothy got so much better.
I
Your
did.
locksmith, your listen.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Even my stealth.
Dorothy's becoming a better spy.
She
Nice.
is. I think I had a successful Latin in there somewhere, didn't I? I definitely
Pretty
had.
sure you did.
I definitely had a successful animal handling.
Oh, and you improve your animal handling. Good job.
I don't remember where
That's
I
actually
got
a
that.
decent animal handling now.
It's 39.
That's actually decent.
I just realized that when we were looking at stats we never use, I have a 75 in arts and crafts.
I have a 61 in arts and crafts.
You're better than Dorothy. Holy shit. God damn it.
I don't have a check next to Latin, but I feel like I did get it. But
That was the first time you did, yeah.
We'll let you roll arts and crafts when it comes down to the layouts of your magazine. That's probably why you have it.
That's probably why. I haven't used it yet, though.
I've used mine, but I've also been like, I have arts and crafts. Does that apply? God, I got a lot of points, you guys. That was awesome.
All right, we'll see how mine goes.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
D10.
That was crazy. After all this, Cormac is gonna have a long talk with Jimmy because he had one fucking job: get my shit, take it to the house, make sure nothing dumb happens.
Nice. Plus 9 to dodge. Awesome. You guys, I officially have more than a 50% chance of hitting when I fight.
Nice. Baby steps.
Oh, wow. these are so many skills that Mavis has that I didn't even realize she has because they unfortunately overlap with Dorothy's.
I mean, it's not unfortunate, and it makes sense. They are friends. Spend a lot of time
Yeah.
together. She just has, like, the useful shit, like shooting things.
That's it. That's all I
And
got.
all of you guys have gotten better at tracking people.
I didn't.
Marginally.
My natural world got better.
Maybe said I both have 12 now. Crazy. Alright, well. Sweet session.
No, that's a
Thanks for running.
that's a nice heavy machinery roll.
Yeah.
Shit, you got a lot better at that.
Nice. So now I'm at 24 for heavy machine.
Damn, that's a good thing. Actually, yeah, it's a good thing that I noticed that he was supposed to miss on that Tommy gun shot on you.
Mm.
Yeah, otherwise I
Because
would have been
I
gone.
think you were done if that
Yeah,
wouldn't have
that would have
happened.
been the difference. I would have been going over the edge. It would have been a nice ending, though, not gonna lie. I would have been fine. I was gonna say, if I could push that strength roll to go over with him, I would. Just to make sure he was gone. I was
I
about to
definitely
say
would
that.
let you do that. There was
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with Mutt.
When we both
not-
got those hard successes, I was like, you know what? Fuck no. I will buy it if I go over, and that's the caveat. I would have taken that.
Yeah, and Mutt is
No.
not an interesting enough villain for me to have kept around after he kills you.
Plus, I
Like,
mean, Cormac knows his kid's taken care of. There's no way in hell Dorothy's not going to make sure that girl's okay.
But anyway, just to let you know, Jimmy got there as fast as he could, but Mutt had actually already gotten her from school
What?
before you even made the plan. He had her a while ago.
I did that
I was
in
stuck
advance, too. God damn it.
Yeah, I was stuck between if I could actually make her into an illusion, but I didn't find an illusion spell fast enough. So I was like, well,
Well,
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
By the way, good call on Mavis. I thought she was just going to shoot the rope and, like Robin Hood style, will save the girl. But
That's not
he
Mavis.
kept it cold by shooting the thing above his head. So not only did you do it violently, you also didn't rob Cormac of his kill.
That's right. Yeah, I was doing that on purpose.
Mavis likes shooting stuff. By the way, what is Mavis's body count up to now?
God only knows. I have barely killed anybody. She's gotten all of them.
I mean, Mavis's body count is insane. It's insane.
Does it count if over half of them were already dead?
She did 21 damage.
I know, good lord.
That shotgun roll, Jesus Christ.
He was already dead.
I mean, that's
That makes it
true,
way better.
See, that's
Well,
why in combat fights, I'm just like, peace out, you guys got this.
So, I mean,
Or
the shotgun
attack
does a
them
lot
with
of
the
damage up
knee.
close, but the bad news is you gotta be up close.
That's
Yeah.
why when we had those two guys with shotguns, I was like, you know what? I can't really do much anyways. Shit.
I mean, I'm just glad we made it inside the fucking door. Also, I made puppy friends. Oh my god, if Mutt's dead, someone has to take care of the puppies.
Oh, God. There was 5 of them down there. You gonna adopt them all?
I can't take care of that many dogs, but I might take one. If it'll come with me.
You have
You
7 children.
you have a whole ass library, and now you have 5 dogs.
Fuck yeah, I have dogs! I'm gonna name them after the Power Rangers. They're going to be Jason, Billy, Zach, Kimberly, and Trini.
Oh, hold on. Not one of them was Mutt, right? Dog? It was not his dog. Tell me it wasn't.
No.
Okay.
His dog is actually still on top of the ridge, looking over the thing, kind of confused.
Oh yeah, no, that shit's getting punted off. Sorry.
Oh my
I love animals, but
Rude.
All right, sure. He fell down with him.
Uh.
Mutt tried to reach up to grab, accidentally grabbed his dog's collar, and they both went down together.
All right.
Also, I don't have a really good picture of the mastiff that I like.
All
Are
right.
they like actually dead or just like fallen down a pit, quote unquote dead?
I guess we'll never
I will
know.
say
It's
that
not
I will
enough.
say that Malcolm is not interesting enough for me to remember to bring him back. So he's probably. If I would have been able to get him to be a little more interesting, I would probably do it. But he served his purpose as far as pushing Cormac to take a bigger role in the organization. That was his main purpose, was to push Cormac to take a bigger role in the organization. Because otherwise, Cormac would have been happy to play, just second in command, and that would have been it. He would have been happy to do that, and it would have just went that way. He would have had a boss he occasionally went to and asked him to do criminal stuff.
I didn't even know I was second in command. Like deadass, when we started this game, I thought I was just some musclehead.
Yeah, and I think in my head you kind of were lower on the rung, but I was like, that doesn't work. And then I realized, but if I have his boss telling him to do criminal stuff, that's just going to derail shit all the time. So how do I get out of that?
Oh, you mean not explicitly ordering me around?
Right,
Gotcha.
because there's no way in the world he would have let you go on your adventures when you felt like it.
Gotcha.
And it's getting myself out of that without just destroying your whole main background of your character doesn't work. So now you can still do the criminal stuff when you want, but now you don't have any bosses. So you can come go as you please and fight zombies.
Well, there we go.
Does that summarize it for you guys? Mutt's dead, saved Cormac's kid, Dorothy adopted 5 dogs, and Cormac hired 2 new guns.
Basically.
Okay, yeah. So I guess I will have to give those guys names at some point. Oh, wait, I already did. One of them's name is Chris, and the other one doesn't have a name. They are brothers.
Yep, but he liked cookies.
Yeah,
Yes,
one of
Chris
them is definitely a pothead. Chris, you know,
Chris like your
he's
cookies. Chris like your cookies.
Even though it was a shitty cookie.
Oh, right. You failed cookies. You didn't get to improve your skill.
Nope. But I gained a 30 in cookies, so that's something. 'Cause I didn't technically have that skill.
Right. Well, now you have cookies. You're going to have to keep practicing cookies
Oh,
so
she
that you can
will.
get them right.
She will, my friend. She will.
She won't
All
rest
right.
until she is at 95.
All right. So we had a nice little side boss fight. Cormac got revenge on his people, and we're ready to go back and figure out what's going on with Mr. Corbett again.
All right, cool.
Thanks for coming out. See everybody
Yeah.
next week.
Thanks for running. See you next week.
Absolutely.
Thanks. Nice.
Later, y'all.
Bye.
Thank y'all.